Okay, now I am going to explain how to do this sales system step by step. So it's very simple. So I'm going to go to my G drive, pause. I'm going to name it Tailwind. I just name it as this one. Here I'm going to make cmd code space dot. Now I'm going to create the file index.html. Here I'm going to implement the HTML CSS. So hold the shift key down and press 1. Click and implement it. After that, I want to include the HTML tag. HTML CSS style sheet. So how to implement the style sheet? Go to Tailwind CSS official websites. Here I am going to for the page CDN. Select this one, paste it inside here. That's it. That's the type we have to attach it. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to back to my code. So body tag. Body, how to implement the flags. Okay, so you can just check that it is horizontally centered, vertically centered. So we simply implemented here flags. How to implement it in here? You have tried the div, starting div, closing div. Okay, here also we have tried the body flags. You have to implement the flags. How to implement the flags in VS Code editor? So, yeah, this one flags we have to implement it like this: item center, justify content. This is how we have implement the flags in VS Code editor. Sorry, Tailwind CSS. Item center. Here, right here, class. That's why the problem is happening. Flags item center, justify content center. Okay, so this is how we have to implement the flags box. So it will be coming this body horizontal center, vertical center. So we have to implement this one. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, the item center, justify content. You must understand these things. After that, what I am going to say, next thing I have explained, DG gray 100 minimum edge skin. This one because this gray, outer gray, the body gray. Okay, so that the body color should be this. Now let's run and check it. What happened? Here, gray. It should be gray. After that, I have to put another div. This div we have to. This div I just copy and paste it. I'll be. This is the div we have created this box. How to do the thing is full width. It nothing but width. Full mean it 0. It like this way. Width 100 pixel. It's nothing but width 100 pixel. We have to simple in Tailwind we have to call it as this one. Okay, this maximum width for Excel mean. So you have to go to the documentation of Tailwind. You can understand that it is like this: max width, maximum width. Okay, even though you have a 100% width, but we have a maximum width. We have a this is the maximum width. We have tried it. Okay, for Excel. BG color, BG white. BG white mean it is a BG white color of the box. It is a padding you have set as 8. If you have set as 2, observe what happened. Okay, so here, okay, so sorry, it's not, okay, 8. It's not, okay, 8. Okay, so the rounded to Excel mean this is a rounded. Rounded corner we have called as rounded to Excel. Shadow LG means this is shadow. Here there are shadow around the corners. Around the box we have a corner point. There is around the corner we have shadow. It's called as shadow. That's it. So here you have understand this is the text to Excel mean they have to make the text large. So if it is for Excel mean you can see. Sorry, not this here. I have shown here. That's why it's not working. Where's that point? It's working. Here. Understand what happened? Okay. So it is a larger size. So here what you're going to do here, where 2 is enough for me. Okay. So the font is a margin bottom. We have write this as a 6. Okay. Text center and color blue. So here now you can adjust and check it. P2. So what happened? So everything you can adjust and check it. Here. Now it's working. Okay, what happened here? It is simple. It is padding 8 is good. Margin we have to arrange at 4. What happened? Little bit it will be arranged. Okay, here it is a 6 is enough. Margin means it's okay. Okay, simple. Okay. Okay, so this how we have to do it this one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is after that I want this heading I have did it successfully. Now I'm going to go along with that. This section. Grid open and close. Okay. This grid we have to make it as grid column. Grid column we have to make it as 4. Gap in between the gaps we have 4. This is a margin bottom 4. This is the thing we have to edit. Now here implement the rest forms. Simple form. Okay, this is a form. We have to write it here. What is the form? What are the forms? This is a form label. This is the input box. Okay, this is input with full class and we have to style it something. This is all the CSS style. Okay, this CSS style. Okay, that's you can go to the documentation of Tailwind. Here you can have it the text box and everything. Okay, you can pick up this one. Here the text decoration, text, everything's are there. Text box. You can go to the text box and you can find it. Those text box I get it from there. So here that's one thing. I just copy it. Simple. You have to implement it over here. Very simple. Now let's check them how the process works. Okay, it's work. Okay, there is a 4. You write this 4 columns. Okay, you have to make it as 4 columns. If 5 columns mean it has arrangement another columns. 5. This is the meaning. Okay. Okay, this 5 columns. Okay, this is meaning of grid. Grid, how many columns we need. So this is 3 mean 3 mean 3 4 mean 4 is coming. If it's 2 mean it's like that 2. Okay, it's coming like this. Okay, based on that you have to identify it. Okay, so that is the thing you have to do it. Very simple. Okay, 4. So gap in between the gap, how many gaps we need? It's a margin bottom. If it is not, get rid of this, what happened? Margin bottom, what happened? Oh, everything you have to put and check here. You need a gap, we need a margin. Okay, it's a margin. Margin means this is and this portion we need a margin. After that we have another one. Everything's are successfully. Now let's back to another code. This button. We have a button, add button. So add button we need another code which is add button. We'll copy this. Okay, this code is a form code. So form starting, where the form is starting, this is a gap. Okay, gap is starting, it's a form starting, it's a closing. Here we have tried to put it here, this one, check on it, add product. This is a add product. Okay, add product. So okay, so below we have in the second line we have to add product. Add product, what I did here is, here justify content end mean it's coming here, end mean justify content end mean content here, margin 5 we have to, in between this one we have to sit as a margin 5. Okay, it's a simple button we have to add it here. This button, rounders, corner and everything we have set it in this button. Okay, this button we have set the only click method add. If you, when you click this button, we have to add the products. That's a simple stuff we have did it. Okay, after that what I did here is, rest of the code let me look at the rest of code. We have to implement the table. Okay, so the table implementation, we have to implement the overflow. Overflow means we have to scroll. Scroll means you have to add the products. We have the table. We have to scroll. We will be able to scroll. Scroll means you have to scroll that table. So we have to add the products here. Something product quantity price here. If we add the again by, we will be able to scroll. We will be able to scroll so that we have to add that implementation overflow. After table width also we have to make it as full mean 100%. Text SM small. So here we have to write text left border border gray. Okay, border we have to make it as gray. That one, this all things. Okay, border gray. This all thing we have to arrangement of the CSS styles. Border clock. Okay, this all things are border related stuff. After that we have the gray, BG gray. Gray means a gray color. This is a gray color. It's called as a gray color body. Okay, that's the thing we have to implement at this thing. Okay, so you have to this implement. This is a heading. This is a table. So this one just copy it. This is over here. Now let's refresh them. Let's go here. What happened? Okay, no problem. This is the problem is here, this one. You have to put it here inside here, not outside. That's why it's went wrong. Right? It's okay. Now it's fine. Okay, now it's working fine. Now everything went well. So now after that, what I'm going to do is, here's a T body. Here we are. Once you enter the item, click add button. The item should be added here, this side, in this side the T body. The respective product ID, product name, and product quantity, price, and total according to all the product information added inside the T body. That's it. After that, what I'm going to do is, after done the stuff, we have to go again. We have to do this one. Third one is one will be this one. That creating this one. Third one should, sorry, not here. This what is here? Third one should be the third line. Third line, what I mentioned is grid column. This one we have to grid column 3. We need gap in between the gap. We have to assign as 4. We have to assign a label 3 labels. We have to assign subtotal, payment, and balance. Here also we have to make the calculation part as well. We have a payment calculation. We have this one. Okay, the payment calculation we no need this one here. On payment calculation we accidentally have to we no need them. We have 3 text boxes. Okay, so after that what you are going to sorry, not here. This is on input mean there is a method which is when you enter the payment, it automatically this calculated balance function will be take care of the balance. It automatically take care of the balance. That is the this function does. Okay. Now just everything are done as we requested. Our expectation way we have already done what we expect. All things are done what we expect. Now I need to do the calculation part which we get it done by the JavaScript. Okay, so that let's implement the JavaScript implementation. Let's implemented the JavaScript implementation as well. So this is JavaScript implementation. First I'm going to start with the script, close the script. Okay, don't implement at the outside the body. There are many people doesn't know they are implemented outside the body. That is completely wrong. You have to implement inside the body. That is the efficient way to implement the JavaScript. You have to create the variable subtotal. Here you have to type the function and product. This product we have these are the text boxes. Product ID, product name, quantity, these are the IDs. These IDs, what are the text you are written over here that implemented, product ID, product name, quantity, click add button. So what happen is here, this all the values should be assigned to this relevant variable. This all the we have to create the variables, we have to const type, ID, first name and quantity, price. This all the document get element ID. We have to get the ID and set it to this variable. Get the ID, set it to this variable. Get the ID and set it to the respective variable. Get the ID, set it to the respective variable. This is the ID that we are identified by this text box via by the ID. We are identified by the text box, a particular text box. We are identified by the ID. This text box we identify by the ID, which is a product name. This text box identify the ID, which is the quantity. This all things we have set into correctly. You are set it. After that, we have to check on that all the fields are empty or not. Okay, if it is empty, we have to throw the array. Please fill the fields. If it is not empty, we have to go over here. We have to, after that, what happen is we have to calculate the total. So the quantity and price. Check with the quantity. Now, like here, product ID, product name, quantity, price, click add button. Here the base, what is the quantity and prices added. So what is the quantity you are selected, and price also, what is the price you are given. The the total has been calculated according to the quantity multiplied with price. That's how it things work on it. So here what we are going to do is here we have to, it's not this, we have to, so here we have a multiply. So here simply this is a quantity text field, price text field. So what is the value we are assigning here? This both variable you have to put it over here. We can't directly, we have to multiply, we have to cast it. Cast means we have to convert it. Convert means we are using the number. If we are using the number, we will be calculated and assigned to the total variable. After the total is added, fine. After that, the total must be added into the table. How to create the tables? We have to add it here. Simple code I have written here. Simple code, so everyone can understand. This is a table ID. So this table ID is here. This is a table ID. Inside the T body, we have created the table ID. This table ID we use to, once you add the products, it is added inside the table body. This is the table body, T body. It is meaning of T body. This T body, this is the table ID, table product. Okay, this product we have to assign to this variable. After that row, it is starting tr, create, tr means create row. Okay, so row class list add, we have a simple style we have to add here. Here, right, row inner HTML, we have to add this all the things, variables things. ID, product name, quantity, price and total. What is the item we have here we have written here? Product ID, product name, quantity and price, click add button. This all the items should be added to the below table. So once you click add button, this item should be added to the below table. At the same time, total has been calculated. It will be calculated. What's the meaning of 2 fix mean? It is nothing but these 2 points. It's just nothing but the 2 point. Okay, the decimal points called as that fix. Okay, after that, table append child row means this row we have to call it here. This row should be added here. So append. The simple stuff here. After that, we have to do the subtotal part. Subtotal means this is a subtotal. How to mean subtotal? We have to create the variable which is a subtotal. This is a let. First one 0. Subtotal. you have to get the subtotal, that variable you have to put it here. Total means this is a total variable. You have to calculate the price and quantity. Each time you have to calculate that, it is storing here. Okay, the storing here, passing to here. The first time you are going to add a first product, click add button, it's added. First time to click. Again you have to put it this sign plus equal. It is calculate one by one. First product calculated price, it will be storing this variable first time. Second time you are calculated, second time storing here. After that, finally we have to you can get the subtotal and show into the final total over here like this. Here again, sorry. Here it to totals added and show the subtotal. That's how we are working for this one plus equal. After that, it is showing to where subtotal text field. This text subtotal text field. Go give my element ID. This one you have to call it here. After that, clear input. After add all the things, we have to clear this ID, first name, quantity, price. This all things. After added the values, we have to clear this all the same clear. We have to clear like this. That's it. Simple. After that, we have to work with the calculate balance. Calculate balance means this function. What happened? Once you this one, once the balance you have to pay like this, you have to 80, you have to pay. Now the balance should be 8. So how did the process is work? This is on input mean once you input that, this function should be work on here. It's coming here. What is the payment what is the payment there? What is the balance? What is the payment is what is the payment you entered here? It's coming here. It's a subtotal. It's minus by payment minus by subtotal. After that, it is assigned to the balance. So the balance should be shown here. Okay. After that, if the balance is less than 0, it will be showed the red. Okay. Otherwise, it is green. Less than 0 means if the balance is less than 0 mean if it is the balance is, you can write it like this, it's less than this, less than no, this payment is less than subtotal no, so that it show like this. So it show as a 27. Okay, likewise it's calculated. I hope you guys understood things well. If you have any doubt, you can leave me. Thank you for watching. This is all the source code you can download by my website. Thank you for watching.